Stop. What's up? What's up? What's up? How we doing? My stuff? No. No, I was sitting there in shock and awe because I was just live on TikTok talking about, I think, the trade of the night, Bitcoin Cash, and now we're up 2%. You see this nonsense? You see this shit? See this? We keep seeing the same thing over and over and over again, where it's like, hey, we have this beautiful uptrend, fake out to the downside, then we pop back up. It's unreal. They need to pick a different game. It's too easy to see. Stop it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're here. We're live, and we're gonna start trying to do more TikTok stuff because TikTok is the future. Who invests in Bitcoin Cash? You know, surprisingly enough, Bitcoin Cash, it's like one of the leading payment cryptos. Like, people actually use it to pay for shit. I didn't realize that before until Hulk mentioned it, so I looked it up. Yeah, no, they're killing it. I was really surprised. I was like, wait, what? So yeah, people around the world, they actually utilize Bitcoin Cash as like money. They load it into their cards and they fucking spend it like normal dollars. It's kind of crazy. All cryptos are memes. I mean, they're everybody in the stock world says the same thing, but you know, that's how a lot of the stock people felt when people became millionaires off Tesla stock. And millionaires are millionaires, man. It's just like the railroad people in the past who got all pissed off at the new millionaires that came in from bootlegging or something, and it was like, oh, okay, you're mad about that? Sure, like you've never done crooked shit. The whole market seems to be coming back to life now. I'm gonna blame me going live. That's why that we're going back up. So you all are welcome. You all are welcome. I'm gonna take full responsibility for this. Yeah. Those of you who so Damien over on TikTok, you got to see me talk about this thing, and Bitcoin Cash is running up 3% while everything else is in the red. Insanity. Still looking for that 13% pop to the upside, though. Crazy. Crazy. Reason why I thought that, just so everyone knows, it's the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour, we had the hidden bullish divergence. So this usually baits in the shorts. And when shorts start getting squeezed, well, we start seeing quick moves to the upside. That's why I love finding hidden bullish divergence so much, because shorts never see it coming. If ETH is holding, this will explode all memes. You're right. You're right. It'll explode all the memes except for the BNB memes. Dash been on a tear. I'm going to believe you. I'm going to believe you. Has Dash continued going up? Because, like, I think I was ripping on it the other day. I don't know. Let's look at it. This is going to be more of a free form type thing, so hopefully you guys enjoy the new format. I'm kind of just hanging out today, guys. Sheesh! Look at this thing go. Thing's crazy. See, this is some meme movement right here, but I'll tell you what, it's pushing for what? All-time highs? Is it all-time high? No, there's no way, right? There's no way. Oh, not even close. Holy shit, not even close, dude. Could you imagine the sorry sucker that bought this thing at $476? And they rode that thing all the way down into the depths of hell at $17? Could you imagine? Man, that's rough. That's rough. Up 100% in 2 days. Let's go. Dash is still down from 2021. Oh yeah, it's in the toilet, but it's moving right now. SUI and SPX, sure. We'll check those out. But yeah, Dash is moving, on the move, on the week, up 113%. Hopefully it doesn't do what it did back here, where it just, yikes. Hopefully it doesn't do that. Hopefully not. But anyways, let's go look at SUI. XMR, what is up? Lee, Lewis, Var. I wish I had your guys' usernames back up again instead of this @ and I know who it is. Oh, Zcash. All right, we'll check them out. We'll check them all out. XMR. We're gonna run this one old school style. Zcash. Zcash is in the news today. XMR is the one though. XMR's been going nuts. Absolutely nuts. Been going crazy. What's up, JB? But I think for tonight, the trade is inside of Bitcoin Cash. If I'm being realistic. Bitcoin Cash, king. But Aerodrome Finance might be the next one also. Aerodrome Finance, it was a request from Damien over there on TikTok. I'll tell you what, Aerodrome looks good. Looks good. Looks damn good. Looks cute. You guys might want to check that out. Charles here. Let's go, Charles. Zig. All right, Zig. All right. Let's see. I missed 2 of them. Gold and QNT. Got you covered. So gold, QNTizzle, Zig. We'll check out some Zig for you. I better start marking these things. All right, let's go ahead and check out. I guess since a member asked for LNE coming in here hot, stealing your spaces. It pays to be a member. I do take care of my members. Under the pants, of course. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out Zig. Zig USDT. I do not believe I've been here. I have never been here before. I will tell you, Eleni, I don't like this chart. I really don't. Is there a better chart? There's a better chart. It's on MEXC. Okay. Yeah, that chart. Bitcoin Cash currently up 4%. You guys wanted to check out Zig instead of staring at Bitcoin Cash in all its glory. Okay. All right. I'm understanding you guys just a little bit better now. Understanding. That he does. Thanks. Oh, boo. That's funny. All right. What in the world? Well, this chart just looks strange. You're not touching support, so I already dislike it. Ugh, out of the gate, just disliking it. You put in a lower low, I guess you're resetting. So that's good. You're resetting back to your previous lows from down here. So on your weekly time frame, this looks really solid. Bullish backtest on the 200. You're doing okay. Doing A-okay. Let's go out to our daily time frame. Your daily's trying its best not to suck on a lemon. Trying its best. But this price action here, it would have looked a lot better to me if you came down just a touch lower and then created that higher low. I would have liked it that much better. But for the short term, doesn't look bad for a nice breakout. Once again, a confirmation low would go a real long way. It would go a long way here. But unfortunately, we're not getting that. Let's hope and pray for some hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hour. That could give us the hope we're looking for. Let's get... damn it. Wait, hold on. Hold the phone. We got it. We got our hidden bullish divergence. Oh, man. What a hope. What a pray. What a godsend at this point, honestly. So that's great. That's awesome. This is going to be the trend we want to hold on to. The only problem is it's about as shallow as a girl who wants a fresh Louis Vuitton bag. Just throwing that out there. Yep, that's the trend we're working off of here. And for those of you in the back who didn't learn what this was, we're looking at this right here. See that? And then, oh, it's even better than that. Hold on. Even better than that. Holy smokes. Whoa. Okay. We're just gonna bring this down, bring this up. So you had the false bearish breakdowns, and now it's trying to go back up. That's cool. That's awesome. Looks even better. So here we are. And then you even created bullish divergence on top of that before seeing more upside, retaking that 200 simple. Awesome. So at this very moment in time, I'm not going to really I'm not going to give this one too much credit because it does look like a little S coin. Looks like it's absolute dog shit. I'm not going to lie. But we could see a rally out of this. The possibility is there for ralliness. The ralliness. Could see a 37% move to the upside. So LNE, this is what we're looking for. The only thing I have a problem with is how low that stop loss has to be. Stop loss needs to be below this wick. Otherwise, you just can't trust it. You just can't trust it. So get that stop loss somewhere below 53792, and you might be sitting pretty. Just maybe. Just maybe. But that's what I'd be looking at for this one for now. We will see if the market makers are going to be nice to you or not. But yeah, this looks like some choppy poo-poo dog shit that hopefully it does play out. That just shows lack of liquidity. So if we can get some liquidity up, get some interest in here, maybe get some drunk frat boys to throw some cash in there, this might actually get that 37% move to the upside. That would be good. And then if it does hit that 37%, there's not much stopping it from getting your normal common 618 retrace, which could get you all the way up to 10 whole cents. A whole freaking dime. Could be good. What up, Frankie? Long time no here. Wait, what? Frankie? Who Frankie? If you're looking for Frankie Candles, you typed in the wrong one. You misspelled it. This is Porky Flounder. 65. One of a kind. One of a kind. So there are your two targets. 37 to 65% move to the upside. How you doing, Shez? How you doing, Shez? Shez. We're going to call you Shez. I can't read. Your name is extraordinarily hard. Hard to read. Hard to read. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'll tell you what. All right. Moving on from here, we got Suey. I meant Porky, my bad. It's all good, man. It's all good. We're out here for a good time, not a long time. All right, so I was on TikTok. Somebody asked me about this one. It was Damien. Damien asked. He was my only chatter because you guys don't follow me on TikTok and see for me to go live. Anyways, PTAH for short. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Porky will out-trade Frankie any day. I doubt it. I doubt it. Actually, you know what? No, he has a big following. I don't even know if he trades daily. I bet he makes a lot of money from YouTube. He's got a big following. He's doing something right. It's kind of like the lifer. It's like, you know, I don't have to agree with his TA, but he's doing something right. That guy has a lot of people in his live streams. A lot better than the 14 we got here. I mean, they're not better people, but I'm just saying, you know, better numbers. But yeah. Anyways, for Suey here, the problem I have is the fact that you have a double. But Porky can't trade daily. You're absolutely right. I can't. I have children. I have children that require a lot of attention. And then I also have a day job. And then on top of all that, the market's not friendly every day. He has good TA. I haven't caught one of his streams in like a century, honestly. Big on volume profiles. Yes, I do remember that. He's quite. The thing I like about Frankie, he's very consistent with whatever he's doing. It's kind of like the same me. I sound like a complete broken record. I think the most interesting thing you guys see from me is when I pull out the trending fib over the normal Fibonacci. It's like, oh my god, he's using the trending fib. Yeah, because we're trending. So, but anyways, yeah, right now for Suey, honestly, I think we're gonna make probably about a 6.85% move to the downside if the market decides to go a little sour overnight. I think we're going to see a little bit more of a downside. And that's solely because of the 4 hour. We ended up losing that 200 simple moving average. And, okay, I shouldn't have said solely, right? But, and on the daily, we are showing signs of hidden bearish divergence. I'm saying signs of it because, yes, we did make a high, a higher high. So everyone's going to say the trend has reversed. But until we make that higher low, we don't actually know yet. So it looks like it's going to come down, go for that higher low, anywhere between that 685% to the 156 here. So backtesting former levels of resistance as support, I think is going to be a very important thing for SUI. But give it some time, give it a little effort. I think we're going to get back up to 220 or even 245. It's just, in the meantime, in between time, wait for the strength to come back. It seems like the strength is waning a little bit. And then if we also pull our fibs here, it does look like we ended up hitting that 382. And the 382 is actually acting as a resistance. That's a problem. We shouldn't have seen resistance there. Should have broke straight through it, at least hit the bearish 5-0, but we didn't. You give great info, bro. Always love your streams and call interest. Oh, well, thank you. I do appreciate the kind words. True, you both have consistent strategies, but Frankie talks mile a minute. I will say, I did watch one of his videos. Normally, I like to put things in 1.5 speed. Dude, I wanted to put his at 0.75. He does talk fast. He talks really fast. He sounds like an auctioneer. Honestly, it's so fast. What do you think of the Elliott theory for TA? Elliott wave theory? I don't like it. I really don't. It gets invalidated extremely fast. So the Elliott wave theory, just so those of you who don't know what it is, it's like you come up, you come down, you come up. When you come down, the biggest thing is you cannot break this high. And most of the time you break that high. You normally will come back down, get slightly below it, and automatically right there, right that second, Elliott wave theory gone. Out the window, it's something else. And it's like, that's all it took to invalidate? Really? Yeah, that's all it took. But one thing Elliott wave theory does do very well, it explains how the second leg up is normally the longest leg. So that part of the theory, I like it. I like that part because that's normally what I like to trade. I like to trade those second legs because they are much stronger and they usually get you the most gains. So I do like that. Divine Hood has good Elliott wave theory and pitchfork channel strategies. Never even heard of pitchfork channels. Never heard of that. That's brand new to me. That pitchfork. I'm gonna have to look that up. Pitchfork theories. Okay, all right. That's news. That's news right there. All right, so checking out SUI here, 4 hour time frame. You're trying to catch some bids. It's probably because of lower time frames here. The thing it's the 1 hour. It's the 1 hour on all of these time frames that are giving you the go ahead for go long overnight. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, you have a low here, higher low, but then if you look at your RSI, you have the lower RSI. So you're getting hidden bullish divergence all over the place. It's a tool on TradingView? What? Pitchfork channel is a tool on TradingView. Are you serious? Here's my tools. Where's that? No way. I don't even know where to find it. I'm not gonna look. Your Discord is awesome as well. I'm glad you enjoy the Discord. Honestly, I work really hard to find trade setups. I'll be honest. I've been pretty absent in there when it comes to talking, and that's partially because I'm just busy with things. I'm just busy. Under the Fib tab, Pitchfork. Holy shit! Here's a pitch fan. Okay. So it's the pitch fan. Interesting. So what? They just go like this? Oh, wow. Wow. Then we get to play with the different levels. Nice. So you're aiming at this level here. That's interesting. Never used it. Never used it. That's kind of cool, though. Kind of cool. Based off of your 1 hour time frame, there should be people going long right now because of hidden bullish divergence for SUI. So as of right this second, if SUI decides, it really could go straight up to 196. This is for more of like an overnight, mid-morning type trade. You could see a 9.29% move to the upside. So the 1 hour is flashing signs that we're going to be going up. It's the higher time frames like the daily and the 4 hour I don't really like. But SUI right here, this is what I'd be looking for. As long as we maintain this momentum to the upside, then yeah, we'd be looking for 9.29% upside. But if we run into any rocky territory overnight, we could see that 6.85% drop. So I'm still leaning for that 8.65% drop. We're below the 200 on the 1 hour. We're below the 50 simple on the 4 hour. It makes more sense to me to come down and test support rather than just break this new downtrend and continue forward. Just makes more sense to me. But could happen. Could happen. If you're bullish, go long. Go long. I guess I'm not as bullish tonight as I was like yesterday. And noted, I was at practice yesterday, so you guys didn't get to see me like being all bullish yesterday. I was bullish yesterday. Anyways, moving on. SPX. SPX, we're going to say the exact same thing about that 1 hour. We're still looking for moves. We did get the 32% move to the upside. We had the fake out, which is fine. No big deal. 4 hour, we're looking good. We're still above the 200, but just like everything else, we lost that 50 simple moving average. Let's check and see what we got on the 1 hour. Oh my gosh, Bob, looks like we're trying to put in hidden bullish divergence. So there is an opportunity of hidden bullish divergence forming here. You cannot go any lower. So period dot. If you're trying to trade this based off the hidden bullish divergence, stop loss goes right there at 5654. If it drops below it, we have a possibility of going way deeper because this is a lower high. So with the lower high being in play, we could be looking at a move straight back down to 5411. So that could be the play right there, going down 6.58%. Kind of weird that it's the exact same as SUI, but hey, it's a possibility. So that's what we're looking at for SPX. However, with that deep retracement on the 1 hour, it's kind of hard to bet to the downside. I'll be honest, it's kind of hard. So your upside potential, and noted, keep that stop loss tight. Keep it tight. Do not budge on the stop loss. You'd be looking for anywhere between 6649 and 7206. Considering it is a meme coin, I would be aiming for the 1618, a 24% move to the upside. That's what I'd be looking for. So we'll see how this thing goes. You're below two levels that should have acted as support. Let's pray and hope that it's just a fake out to the downside. Let's pray and hope. Otherwise, this thing could get real nasty real quick. You have a low, lower high, could keep sending it to the downside. We don't want that. We want the Fed to keep on printing. We want these things to keep on going up because our dollar purchasing power is in the crapper. In the crapper. All right, we're going to take a brief second to go look at the most bullish thing in crypto, and that's XMR. So we did have this trade set up, which was a 45% move to the upside. Some of you decided to take advantage of this one. I'm glad. Because I got some gains out of this too. It was nice. Anyways, let's go ahead and get rid of that because we're only as good as our last trade, right? Do you ever use the AMD strategy or power of three? I think I use the power of three technically because that's talking about 3 touches, 3 valleys, 3 anything, right? If I remember correctly, I think that's what it is. And if so, yeah, I'd totally use that. Because, you know, third time's the charm. If you're holding a support for the third time, you're probably going to break to the upside because bears failed 3 times in a row. If you're using a resistance third time, short that bitch. Short it, short it, short it. But yeah, if it's something else, I don't know. AMD, I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of the AMD strategy. Anyways, XMR right now looks like it is pretty overbought. We're at all-time highs. Taking longs out right now, terrible idea. Terrible idea. We could consolidate here. We could come back down to 616, hold as support. Could do one of those. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Well, that's just a cycle, isn't it? That's just a normal cycle for assets, right? Checking out our 4 hour. 4 hours giving us signs that it might actually want to go up based off your stochastic RSI. And insane to me. I don't understand where it's going to get the market cap for that. But if it does go up, we are looking for a test at around this 854 level. Crazy. The 1 hour time frame, we are getting into bearish control zone territory while maintaining above the 50 simple. Wow. I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed. The amount of bearish divergence that was here and then it got canceled out, insane. But, yep, it's looking like right around this range between 630 and 609. That should be a major level of support. So I would love to see what it does when it interacts with that. Until then, I would not even try to touch this thing. Personally speaking, would not try to touch this till I see this thing not only hit support, come up, hit it again, and then start moving. That's my stipulations for this one, but here's the blue box. Hopefully it holds. Because that looks like your only level that it would act as a nice little buffer zone. Only level right there. $15-minute, already putting in bullish divergence while testing that 200 simple moving average. Insanity. However, we do have a very, very nice downtrend to work off of. So, if you're deciding to short this thing, respect the downtrend. Respect it. And then once you break it, probably want to go long. There's a lot of momentum behind this thing. Tons of momentum behind this thing. Jeez. All right. Next up, we have Zcash. So great news about Zcash. There was a year-long probe from the US SEC, and apparently they found nothing. And the SEC is basically saying, hey, we have new clarity. You guys have no legal action against you. You're good to go. Now we just need the devs to come back to the project. We could end up seeing Zcash make a dash all the way up here toward $864. So check out under the lines tool. Lines tool. There is a pitchfork section. Lines. Pitchfork. Interesting. What does this do? Oh. How weird. So what? We would go like this. Right here. Then I'd bring it all the way up. Like that. Well, if that's the case, this looks terrible. Yeah, we're doing good. We fell out. Bearish backtest. Fell down. I don't understand how to use this thing. That is kind of cool how it did decipher where the level of support is. You click high to low and create the channel. Oh, it's high to low. Well, I didn't know that. Let's see how that goes. So high to low. Can I create the channel like that? All right, I'm gonna have to learn how to use that thing. I'm gonna have to learn because it's not making sense to me. I'll be honest. Or should it be like this? High to low, then create the channel. Is that it? So we broke out of the channel? Maybe? I don't know. The channel's broken. Overbought, oversold, and fair value trends? Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? I don't think I'm gonna throw that into my repertoire. But that is an interesting thing. I'll look into it. See if it makes more sense or not. Alright, the thing I like about Zcash though, on your daily, you had major hidden bullish divergence, even considered triple hidden bullish divergence, because on your hidden bullish divergence, you then held a low, but you had lower relative strength from your first test to your second, even though it was slightly lower, but either way, looks pretty darn good. You can even say you double bottomed. Oh, it's slightly higher, never mind. But yeah, hidden bullish divergence was acquired, and now we could see massive moves to the upside if the dev team comes back. What? What do you mean? Can you come please in 1 minute? In 1 minute. Are you done? No. How much longer? I don't know. What's going on? Did she just say dude? Yeah. Why is she saying dude? Oh, that's great. I would prefer her daddy who's a sports athlete. Maybe teach her the correct way. She's not doing it. When you're done. Okay. Alright. I had never seen it either, but Divine Hood uses it with the Elliott Waves and has some good TA hitting key levels. That's interesting. What's for dinner tonight? And did you have a fancy beer? Hope the family had a great Xmas and New Year's. Yeah, we had a really good Xmas and New Year's. No beer tonight. I need to focus on hydration. It's weirdly dry and warm, and I am not properly hydrated. Also, I'm in rugby season now, so I have to be ready to like run around tomorrow. Just I can't be drinking all week. I can't do that. So I have water, and for dinner we had orange chicken and really, really plain white rice. Really plain white rice. It was kind of dry too. It was not ideal. Not ideal. But that's what we had. Alrighty. 4-hour time frame for Zcash. Looks like consolidation underway. But if we look at our RSI, we are in the bullish control zone. We're above the 50 simple moving average, which is great. We're utilizing resistance at 440. I have some hope that Zcash is going to find its footing tomorrow, and we're going to see a breakout of this downtrend. I do have some hope, especially because of the wonderful bullish back test that we saw. So we're thinking it's going to start going on up. Cool, glad to hear. All is well. Stay healthy and no injuries. I'm going to do my best. That's Asian style. Well, Asians should learn what moisture is, okay? Because some dry-ass white rice, it's not the business. I'm going to need some of that Mexican Asian food, you know? Give me that chicken fried rice next time. Chicken fried rice made by Mexicans over there at the beautiful Chinese food establishment. God, what is that? Panda Express. There we go. Panda Express. That'd be great. But yeah, on your next leg up, I would not be surprised if we go up and test 647. But after we break that, then yeah, we're looking at new all-time highs for Zcash. Zcash, very bullish on it. Only issue I have is right now I would like to have like a stop loss pretty deep, below 373. Pretty deep stop loss. So that's the only downside right now. Until we get into the morning, of course, but that's the only downside I see right now. All right, gold, XAU. We're gonna check out gold. Gold here. So gold, we've been monitoring it. We've been watching it for a while now. And let me tell you, looks like we're about to touch the 1618, getting you to 4,692. We are putting in bearish divergence, like a lot of it on the daily. You can distinctively see the bearish divergence on the daily as you keep putting in lower highs on your strength with higher highs in your price. So it does look like the rally could be coming to an end sometime, but I do think it's going to extend until the Fed, I don't know, gives some form of guidance. But instead, what they're trying to do is just silently quantitative ease their way out of the idea of recession, even though jobs have been abysmal. Checking out your weekly for gold, it wants to reset its stochastic. You're still in overbought territory. You have weekly bearish divergence. Last time we had weekly bearish divergence was back here, and all it turned into was, oh, we consolidated sideways and pushed up even higher. So we'll see what ends up flourishing out of this one. But as we get closer to that 4,692 and everyone's calling for a $5,000 gold, I think we're going to see a pullback sometime in the near future. If we do pull back, I'm looking for support around $4,044. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, unless we start war. If a war starts because we're deciding to put NATO soldiers out during the ceasefire with Ukraine and Russia, and it might actually be more dangerous than the actual war by way of, oh, Russia just wants to start launching missiles and it hurt NATO allies. That could cause gold to soar. Could cause a lot of other things to go down. So let's hope for no world war. Let's hope for that. But it is a possibility at the moment. So keep that in mind. Keep that one in mind, people. Pay attention to the news. Iran's money went to zero. Also, remember that. Iran's money went to zero. QNT does not look good. No other way to put it. Does not look good on the daily. I'll tell you what, you were below a weekly level of support. You tried to break above it, fell below. Now you're using it as resistance. That's not great. What caused BTC to go up? Short squeeze. Short squeezes. Short squeeze, short squeeze, short squeeze. If we look at our weekly, we're going to see the short squeeze. It was this. So just short squeezes. They're squeezing it. CPI data yesterday. Yeah, the CPI data came in lower than expected, right? Inflation report's down. Yeah. So they squeezed the shorts. And then on top of that, we have an illiquid market. And we have the idea that rate cuts are coming. So, number of things. Let's get rid of this. Now, I like that we have increasing strength on the daily. This is good. This is a good sign for QNT. QNT might have an opportunity at recovery. Maybe. Needs the market to help it out a lot. See if we got anything on the weekly. Weekly, higher or low with the same relative strength. It's not bad. It's kind of bullish. Oh, here we go. So we're getting a higher low. After bullish divergence was formed, higher low achieved. So this actually has an opportunity of rallying to the upside. Great. We're going to use the regular fibs here. We already hit the 618. Awesome. Looking for 84.74, provided the higher lows continue. Looking for a 15.31% move to the upside. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Not bad. If you're trying to trade this, though, let's see. Your 1 hour. Your 1 hour's doing it. Your 1 hour's doing it. Great. So I would have a stop loss extremely tight. Stop loss would be just under 72.21 for the idea of hidden bullish divergence to be achieved here. That's what you're looking at. This rounded bottom, higher low needs to hold. So as long as you don't fall below 72.20, you could be looking at a beautiful trade setup right now, where if we go from low to high to your recent low, you'd be looking for 79.21 to 83.28. So those are your targets at the moment. So anywhere between a 7.86 to a possible 13.37% to the upside. I'd be leaning toward that 79.21, honestly. I wouldn't be expecting for the whole gusto here, because this is a real project where they actually try to do stuff, and it's not really a meme. So the memes, I'm expecting more movement than the normal coins. This happens to be a normal one. So movements are probably going to be a little bit more measured. They're going to try and squeeze out every cent that they can in this otherwise illiquid market. So just be careful there. Be careful with that. All right. I guess that's all the requests we have for today. That's wild. That was quick. That was a lot quicker because I didn't really do the entire list of things that I had for you guys today, because it was mainly crypto based. But some honorable mentions. We're going to go ahead and check out some of the quantum energy stocks. This one was up 3% on the day. I do believe this one is going to do well for a lot of people's portfolio. This one is SMR, New Scale Power. This is a nuclear stock. From when I first posted about it, I was looking for 126 to a possible 318% upside. Are you in any trades? I am, but, you know, I've been in the trades for like 2 days. So Turbo, we were up. We were up big. I was waiting for it to just go. It didn't do that. Now we're negative 8%. I'm going to see if I get stopped out. Honestly, I'm going to see if I get stopped out. I don't think I will, but yeah, I'm in the Turbo trade. Profit taking level sitting around 2,888. That's profit taking level. So this could turn into an amazing trade. It is looking at 813% upside, but I'm trading like no money, so I don't think it actually matters that much. Another trade that I'm in, what exchange was that? Oh, it's in Blowfin. I'm in another trade on Blowfin, and I'm trading Turbo? No, YGG. Trading YGG. It's currently up, let me see here, 91%. So, I have it, hold on. I'm going to show you guys real quick. I have it right here. That's Blowfin. Zoom in. Zoom. Come on. 92%. There you go. Anyways, yeah, we're there. How do you find your trades? Kind of how you see me go through what we're doing right now. I usually just look through my watch lists, if I'm being honest, because my watch lists are the ones that I'll trade most often. So I have this long ass watch list right here, and then I cycle through depending on the time frame that I want. Normally I like to go off the 4 hour. If things look pretty good on the 4 hour, it's resetting on the 4 hour. Then I can go long or I can go short, depending on what the market's doing. And then I'll start diving into lower time frames, but that's usually how I do it. If it looks good on the 4 hour, then it's going to more than likely look pretty good for a trade setup sometime within the next day or two. And then I just keep the ones that look good at, as trade setups and like on a list. So I just go back and check them out. How about Radium and Jupiter? We can check those out. Francisco, we can check them out. Ray. Didn't Ray just get listed to Coinbase too? I think it did. I got an alert for that. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Radium. Not ideal looking chart here, I'll tell you what. Not ideal. Oh, confirmation low, resetting on the weekly. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. And this is a level you really wanted to keep, and you did. Double test, beautiful. Love to see it. You can see in the RSI you were falling profusely. You have finally reset. Now, from your previous lows back here to this low, hidden bullish divergence, technically speaking. You're there. You're doing it. You're doing the damn thing. If we decide to draw a trend line on the weekly for this one, this would look something like this. Where it's like, oh my god, trend respected. So, hey, we're respecting a trend. Look at that positivity right there. Anyways, anywhooey, we could even anchor it right here if we wanted, but this works out. Going into our daily. Going into the daily, major bullish divergence, and we're looking for that higher low. I guess we technically got it. Because bullish, 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 div, higher low. Great. We got it. Now we're trying to... Did we get a higher high? No, we didn't. How frustrating is that? Oh boy, it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. I don't know. This might be hidden bearish divergence, honestly. The same high, significantly higher RSI. Somebody's going to say inverse head and shoulders. Others might say pullback central. I don't actually understand. But that's not fun. That is not fun. The idea here is that you would end up seeing a move at least up to 167, getting you a common 618 retracement because you broke a downtrend. The problem with breaking this downtrend, you did not confirm your lows. Did not confirm your lows. So there's still an opportunity of downside. Still an opportunity to come down either to 99.9 or 93.9. This little pocket in here is going to, if you test that, that's going to be the area you want to go long. Before you test that, you're kind of guessing, and the guesswork, it's not the best. It's not the best. Going into your 4 hour. 4 hour, you did have bearish divergence, confirmation high. You're looking for shorts. That's unfortunate. Looking for shorts. So, annoying. I bet it looks great on the 1 hour. The rest of the market looks great on the 1 hour. Why wouldn't this? So on the 1 hour, looks amazing on the 1 hour. Of course it does. Of course. So based off your 1 hour time frame, if you're trading based off the 1 hour, you do have a level of support. Francisco, thank you so much for the subarooning. Thank you. So on the 1 hour time frame, we do have what we're looking for. This 1 hour is telling us hidden bullish divergence, meaning we going up, baby. We going up. That's what that means right there. You have a higher price, lower RSI. We're looking for longs. So that right there contradicted everything on the higher time frames. It's frustrating. I'd be looking for 131 to play out. This right here. 9.57% to the upside for Radium. That's what I'd be looking for. So we'll see how this plays out. Stop loss, I'd put it right below 113.9. If we were going to pull this out as a trade setup. Whoops. Oopsie poopsie. All right. Trade setup here. I would have the stop loss right about here. Because in order for this to be valid for hidden bullish divergence, we cannot go below 113.7. We can't go below that. We go up here. This is only a 1.92. I guess we would be looking for it to be a valuable, like good value trade. We're looking for this getting up to the 1618, 1395. So let's hope and pray that happens. That's a 16% move to the upside, but you are risking 5% to the downside. If you had the chutzpah, you can go 20x leverage on this and pray. 20x leverage and pray. And yeah, just hope that it doesn't get down there. Probably a bad idea to run a stop loss on it, if I'm being real. But don't throw too much capital at it. Don't you do it. You should check out SMT strategy since you love divergence. I do love divergence. I really do. The divergence is probably the easiest thing to trade off of. Hidden bullish divergence, easiest thing to trade off of, because you know there's going to be short squeezes. Smart money tactics, I do have to look into that, actually. I keep hearing people talk about it. I just don't really look into these things anymore. I need to. I really need to. Checking out Jupiter. Surprisingly, does not look nearly... Oh, that's why. It looked good here. Wow. It looked great for those levels. Okay, let's see where we're at. Wowzers. Currently, we are moving and grooving, and on your 1 hour, you're resetting right now. Looks like you're going to be aiming for that 25.87. So Jupiter does not look bad. Not at all. Actually, it looks like it's ready for a little scalp trade. That's cool. Could be a 14% move to the upside. If it gets a little buck wild and crazy, 29 cents. Could see it go 29% upside. I would still only focus on this 14%, but no, this looks great. Because from your previous lows back here to your more recent low, you had your hidden bullish divergence. Oh, they gave you the fake out to the downside with the wick. They wicked out all the longs. Dick move. Oh my God. That's insane. That's actually insane that they did that. So they're like, we'll maintain above this level, but not this one. Screw those longs. That's crazy. Absolutely insane. But yeah, here we are. We are looking for 14% more upside on Jupiter. The 1 hour looks great for it. The 1 hour looks great. Let's see what the 4 hour does. The 4 hour looks poopy. Poopy doopy. Poopy doopy. We don't like the 4 hour here. The 4 hour doesn't look nice. 4 hour looks terrible. Absolutely terrible. But you are above the 200 simple moving average, and that's what matters most. That's what matters most. It's like the brick wall of doom, but you're above it. That's good. What's your 15 look like? 15 completely oversold while testing the 200. Whoa. Well, testing the 200, that's one thing. But also, whoa. Holy shit. Hidden bullish divergence from all the way back here? That's insanity. Oh, you pair divergences between corresponding assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum to suggest market strength and weakness. The market reverses for big moves. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now, there's some smart cookies out there. I'll tell you what. There are some smart cookies out there. Oh, a nice confirmation of support while getting oversold. You love to see that. You love to see that. So, yeah, we're looking for upside on Jupiter. We're looking for a lot of upside on Jupiter. Go, Jupiter, go! All right. I got to check out on Aerodrome. I really want to know how this trade's doing. Did we catch the bids or not? We caught the bids! We're catching the bids, baby! Oh, what up, Porky? What's up with all the scammers in the Discord trying to add me? I have no idea. It's never me. It's never me. If anybody tries to add you in Discord, everyone know this. It's not me. Yeah. Thanks to scammers, I can never have friends in Discord. It's not fair, really. Not fair. But I'm definitely not trying to take your crypto. I have my own. I have my own. I don't need yours. I have my own. But if you guys feel like donating to the channel, that's always welcome. Anyways, ADA, please, when you can. Yeah, sure. Gotcha. We'll go check it out. We were just checking in on a trade setup. I was live on TikTok earlier. Damien asked for this one. I was like 12 to 20% upside, buddy. And here we are. We're not dead in the water. We're doing good. ADA. Cardonzo. Where is it? I know you're in my watch list. There's no way. Huh. BCH is rocking. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, I called that one on TikTok as well. We called it. We called it. All right, ADA. So we're going to stick to the 1 hour time frame because the 1 hour is giving us all the hopium in the world. And lo and behold, it's doing it once again. Lo and behold. Behold the greatness of hidden bullish divergence. Do you see it? Do you see it clearly? Do you see that? Anyways, we are looking for upside movement. We're looking for all the movement. All of it. I'd be looking for 44.52. Eventually. The problem with this one, how deep that stop loss has to be. Oh, man, it's frustrating. If you were closer to these lows, it would make life better. It really would. Because you have to account for the possibility of falling up to 5%. That's a 2-to-1. It's a 2-to-1. If it goes buck wild and crazy, awesome. Way better. That's over a 3-to-1. That's fantastic. It's just the amount of time this will take. Frustrating. But you're bullishly backtesting the 200 on the 1 hour. As long as you can stay above that 200, you're feeling a little safe. You're feeling good. If you break out once again of this extraordinarily long-term downtrend that started all the way back here on October 14th, you might not just see only a 17% move. More than likely, you're going to test 58 cents. 58 cents. 58 whole smackaroos. And that's looking like a 43.92% move to the upside. So, it's looking good. Looking pretty good. Saucy, even. Looking saucy. Spaghetti, you brought up Bitcoin Cash. This is the trade setup for Bitcoin Cash. The fake out to the downside, followed by the move, more than likely to $678. If it keeps on running, you have a test around $722, but you could see $730. So that is Bitcoin Cash for you. Bitcoin Cash. All right, everybody. I'm going to call it a night here. I was live on TikTok for 30 whole minutes. I've been live here for an hour. I'm going to go hang out with my children. Apparently my daughter's trying to throw a dart and she's only 3, so I got to teach her what's up. I do have practice tomorrow, and they're going to be selecting the side, so hopefully I can grab my starting position once again for another week, second week in a row. Wish me luck all. Other than that, I will catch you guys later. Hopefully I can go live tomorrow. Hopefully I can. I do have a lot of the day free, so I'm going to try and actually do a daytime stream. So be on the lookout for that. If you're not a part of the Discord yet, link is in the description down below. Join the Discord. It's free to everybody. I post trade setups in there. We talk about spicy Latinas as well as aliens and whatever the day brings us. Thanks. Good luck tomorrow. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Check out SMT AMD Power of 3 strategies. I will check all of those out. Thank you. Actually, I like researching this stuff. I do like seeing other perspectives, so I will research into these. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Other than that, guys, hopefully you're having a great start to your week. Hopefully you're bathing in the gains. And let's keep making 2026 our bitch. Let's get all the money, guys. Let's get all the money. I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy. I'm out of here. Kick it. Don't pass it. I will keep passing or run people over. That's what I do. All right. Later, guys. I'll catch you later.